Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the fourth grade concept of relating fractions and decimals. This is standard 4.2G in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 5 of the 2024 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so pretty simple problem. We're looking for the equivalent form. We've got 29 over 10, 29 tenths. And hopefully you see within this word equivalent, you see equal, right? EQU and then AL. So we're looking for an equivalent decimal form. That's one of the big pieces of learning we do in fourth grade. And so what I want to do here is I want to use these grids here to kind of take a look to see if we can represent this with a picture. So we need tenths. So what I want to do is I'm going to use the connect line feature, right? And I'm just going to draw down a little bit. I don't need it to be really big, but I want to go over 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's going to represent tenths. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw these lines here to kind of represent this. I would need to make it a little bit longer if I wanted to make hundredths, make it a perfect square, but I don't need to. I just need tenths, so this is going to be fine for me. So this would be one whole, right? So if I wanted to fill this in, right, I would say that's 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, 9/10, 10/10. So right now I'm at 10/10. That equals one whole. I've got to get up to 29/10. All right, so I need another one of these. Let's see if I could do another one of these. And you notice that's not even going to get us what we need to. If I were to connect all of these, that would give me another 10/10. So I'm just going to quickly just kind of shade over this whole thing, because hopefully you see that's another 10/10. That's only going to get me to 20/10. So this is another 10/10. So these two together equals 20/10 or 2. Now I'm getting closer. I need 29/10. So let me draw one more of these, but I'll go a little bit slower because I don't think I'm going to need to shade in the whole thing. Let's make it go to right there. I think that was a little bit too long there. So I'm going to make my tenths. I'm starting at 20 because I've got two full rectangles up above. And so I've got 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. There we go. All but one. 29. So that's 9/10. Now, how could I represent that as a decimal? Well, we learn in fourth grade that that's the ones place, and if we put a decimal next to it, we can actually get smaller than 1. And so our first place over is going to be the tenths place. And the second place over is the hundredths place. We don't really need that for this particular problem, but we can just put it there for reference. So 9/10 is 9 in the tenths place. So what do I have? I've got a 1, and a 0.9. Or I can look at it like this. I've got one whole, 1 and 0/10, 1 and 0/10, and then 0 wholes and 9/10. We line it up with the decimals. It becomes pretty simple, right? So that looks like that 2.9. And another way to think of this is look at the 29/10. You notice that it's improper, right? So our numerator is larger than our denominator, which means it needs to be greater than 1. So that could possibly eliminate something, but take a look at our answer choices. They're all greater than 1. None of them are less than 1, so that doesn't really help, but sometimes you can eliminate answer choices that way. So our answer here is B.